Alrighty boys, welcome back. Episode number 11, Porto career mode. Here are the standings. 39 points for Sporting, 35 for us. We're 4 points behind them. They're having a great season, only one loss. And the guy who comes from Sporting this season, Matías Pereira, here saying he feels like his career is being wasted. He definitely wants more playing time. Martins Indy wants to discuss wages. The guy wants to get paid more. He's asking for 120,000 salary per week. I offer him 100,000, a $20,000 improvement. He was currently winning 80. Now, you might have remembered that Pepe wanted out of Real Madrid. He is 32 years old. He's an 84 overall. So Pepe, we're going to offer for him. We're going to offer a straight swap with Ivan Marcano. I don't expect Madrid to go for this, but you never know. You know, Marcano is 4 years younger than Pepe. He's 28 years old, but he is 5 overalls less than Pepe as well. So Pepe is the better player, but I don't know if I want to offer tons of money for Pepe, considering he's going to retire, you know, in the coming years, possibly. And he's gonna start declining as well. So anyways, that is that. So if you noticed, I gave Matías Pereira the start as a left winger. He said if he felt like his career was being wasted, I needed to give him some playing time. Right here, Corona with the first goal of the match here at home against Belenense. What a golazo for Jesus Tecatito Corona. Ojiakup with the vision. I love it, baby. And my number 10 distributing the ball. That's what I like to see. Corona with a brilliant finish, getting out of past the keeper's reach. 1-0 would be the final score of this match. We have some negotiations to deal with, so for a lot of these games, I'm just going to show you guys the goals. But thankfully, Sporting ties 1-1 with Academia. They drop points. Now we're only 2 points behind them. Real Madrid comes back and says that offer, you know, the straight swap between Pepe and Marcano, yeah, they're not going to take that. So we're going to offer just 8 million for Pepe. He's worth 18. We're gonna offer 8. I know that sounds a little ridiculous, but I don't want to offer way too much for Pepe. We're gonna start negotiations. Martins Indy does not accept a $100,000 wage improvement, or $20,000 improvement, I guess you can say. We're gonna offer him 100,000 per week. They want Gabriel Jesus. I'm definitely not willing to let him go for very, very cheap. I counter offered like 21 million. Right here, Abubakar gets an offer from Stoke City, 24 million. He's worth around 20 million. We can ask between 24.5 and 28.4. I think I'm gonna counter offer. I was thinking about it, and a lot of the times I don't want to do this for fear that they'll actually bite on the counter offer. But 30 million for Abubakar, I feel like is a decent price to ask for. We'll see what Stoke City comes back and says. Pepe, unfortunately, has joined FC Bayern already. So I didn't even know how I felt about this. It's like, well, damn, we missed out on getting Pepe, but at the same time, I'm not even sure. I didn't want to offer way too much for Pepe. He's already getting up there in age. I didn't know if he was worth it. There, I said it. I'm sorry. Anyways, here we go, baby. Vitória Guimarães. This is a tough visit. This team has a couple of interesting players. It's not going to be easy taking points from them at home. So here in the 32nd minute, Ozzy dribbling the ball. He passes it to Danilo Pereira. Pereira goes to Abubakar. He pulls the trigger. That's what we've been waiting for, baby. Vincent Abubakar with the goal. 33rd minute. Last episode, I complained that this guy just wasn't really scoring, that I was upset. I had to bench him. I put in Gabi Jesus in his place, who didn't score either. So I complained my strikers weren't really performing. My 3 men up front weren't really performing. You saw last game, Tecatito Corona, he actually scored. Now Abubakar scoring here. Hopefully Brahimi also snaps out of it and starts scoring as well. We need our 3 men up front to start scoring. Right here, Andre with the shot. Nice save from Douglas, the Guimarães keeper. Then another play for us here in the 50th minute. Danilo Pereira to Andre. He pulls the trigger. Oh my goodness. He hits the post with that one. That would have been a golazo from Andre right here. Herrera with the mistake. Huge mistake from Hector Herrera. Then Maicon with the mistake. Mistake after mistake. Leads to a Vitória Guimarães goal. We can't give him that many chances, boys. We can't give him that many chances. 1-1. Things are all tied up. It was getting late in this match. Look at Vincent Abubakar with the pressure on defense. Corona goes down inside of the box. Easy penalty to call. Huge mistake from the Guimaraes defender. Look at it once again. I mean, Corona was going to get around him. He had to push him down. He had no other choice. There it is, baby. Abubakar stepping up. Yes. I had to give him the penalty instead of Layun taking it, who is my normal penalty taker. I had to give it to Abubakar so he can get his brace, man, so he can snap out of his funk, so he can start, scoring goals left and right. I needed to give him for confidence. I gave it to him, and thankfully he scores right here. Victoria Guimaraes forcing Iker to make a great save. Then in the 90th minute, baby, we would get another opportunity. Danilo Pereira avoiding the tackle. He recovers the ball right here, going back and forth with Abubakar. He goes to Neves. Neves to Corona. Jesus. Oh, my goodness. The post denies us of our third goal. Regardless of that, the ref blows the whistle. 2-1, the final score. We win this match with 2 goals. A brace from Abubakar finally scoring. For us here, 7 shots, 5 on target. We deserve this victory. I feel like we definitely made some mistakes, but we paid for them, but thankfully we were still able to win. 18.5 is what they're offering for Gabi Jesus. I'm not even going to bother with the counter offering. I don't want to let him go. And speaking of counter offers, I sold him. I sold Abubakar. Stoke City says yes to the 30 million counter offer. I sold him. I didn't mean to sell him, but I guess I did because I counter offered. So we need to look for a number 9. We need to look for a striker. And right away, in the top of my head was Angel Correa, this young Argentine striker from Atletico Madrid, 20 years old. He's a beast. I love watching him in real life. I sold Abubakar. I sold him. So anyways, here in our scouting report, I only signed one of them. The rest weren't really all that good. Obviously, we rejected the remaining ones. Oh my goodness, man. 25.5 into our transfer budget. I swear, I don't feel like I meant to sell him, but I counter offered, so I guess I did. I don't know. I was unhappy, but he started scoring in the last game. I don't know, man. I feel like you guys are going to be upset with me. Hey, man. We're offering now 18.5 here for Angel Correa. I don't know who you consider to be a better striker. Probably Abubakar, but he's 4 years older than Angel Correa. I think Angel Correa should be a 77 overall. Currently, as you're watching this episode, he should be a 77 overall. I love him as a striker, and maybe it'll be a better fit than Abubakar. Yes, Abubakar scored 2 goals, but that was just last game. You know what I mean? I clearly wasn't having a great time with Abubakar, and maybe it'll be for the better. I'm trying to think positive here. I'm trying not to panic that I sold my number 9 in the winter transfer window. Right here, Corona with the first chance of the match here against Boa Vista. He hits the post right there. We've been hitting the post a lot recently. Jesus, man. Right here, Corona with another great chance. What a pass, though. What a pass from Andre. I love his vision. And it seems like Corona took to heart what I said in the last episode. I said my 3 men up front need to start scoring. Corona scoring once again this episode. Beautiful goal. It's almost identical to the first goal you saw in this episode. Nice stuff from Jesus Corona, who now has 6 goals in the league this season. The game must go on. Already in the second half, Boa Vista with a great opportunity. The cross coming in. Oh my goodness, he gets the header. Iker desperately dives at that ball. Thankfully, it went slightly wide. 60th minute. Nice stuff from Brahimi. Let's see if he starts performing the pass to Corona. Here we go, baby. This is it. The 2-0. It has to be it. Corona, the cut inside. The shot. The goal. Yes. Jesus Corona taking things to heart. I love it. He's understanding what I need from him, scoring a brace here in this match against Boa Vista. Nice stuff from Corona. What a pass from Brahimi. But we weren't done just yet. Right here, Ozzy, the pass to Hector Herrera. Herrera to Corona. Corona to Souk. Yes, 3-0 this game, boys. This game is over. Nice stuff from Herrera. Passes it to Corona. Corona with 2 goals, 1 assist in this match. I love it. I love to see that nice performance from Corona, especially this episode. You hear the ref blow the whistle. Obviously, the man of the match is this guy right here, Jesus Corona, with 2 goals and 1 assist. 3-0 victory over Boa Vista. A clear domination. I mean, a clear and cut domination. 0 shots for them. I mean, come on, what are you doing? So anyways, Atletico Madrid accepts 18.5 for Angel Correa. Now we have to negotiate with this guy, but we're extremely close. I'm sure we can bring him here. So if you're still here, do me a favor, please let me know honestly what you think about what just went down this episode of us letting go of Abubakar and pretty much already bringing this guy Angel Correa, who we offered 80,000 in wages. He accepts that contract. So Angel Correa, welcome to FC Porto. How do you feel? Is it smart? I mean, we made a profit out of it. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm happy. It's bittersweet. It's weird, but Angel Correa is here, boys. That'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Things are going to start changing here in FC Porto. Our boys up front need to start performing. It looks like that's happening. Thank you guys for watching. Like, greatly appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one.